Brondello looked at Paige Bueckers and said, hell no, I'm good on that. Damn, you hate to see it, but you love to see it. Sandy Brondello gets offered a big contract, more money than she took at the Toronto Tempo, to come to Dallas and coach one Paige Bueckers, and Sandy Brondello said, you know what? I'm good on that. I'll take my talent.
All right, so Sandy Brondello had an enormous offer sitting in front of her from the Dallas Wings. We're talking about more money than she had accepted from anyone else in her career. Their pitch revolved entirely around the idea of coaching a generational talent, Paige Bueckers. But here's the twist, she turned it down. A flat rejection that sent shockwaves through the WNBA. Everyone assumed she would take such a lucrative offer, especially considering the financial incentives. But Brondello chose a completely different path, leaving Dallas and their star player in total disbelief. This wasn't just another career move for her. It was a statement about her true priorities. It made everyone question what was really motivating her decisions, and what it revealed about the culture of coaching in the league.
Reports come out, the Dallas Wings will keep head coach Chris Conclains, whatever his name is, heading into his second season as the coach. Fast forward 24 hours, Sandy Brondello was fired as the New York Liberty coach. Fast forward 24 hours after that, Chris, you've been relieved of your duties. We are going after Sandy Brondello. Let's get right into it. Please like the video, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of the support we've been getting this off season. Sandy Brondello turned down more money to coach the Tempo.
The Dallas Wings went all out the moment Brondello became available. They moved fast and dramatically, mere days after the New York Liberty had let her go. And here's the kicker. The Wings fired their own head coach, Chris Conklin. This wasn't a coincidence. It was a clear indication that Dallas considered Brondello the missing piece. The championship-level coach who could construct their franchise around Paige Bueckers' remarkable talent. Their pursuit was aggressive, their offer substantial, but in the end, it still wasn't enough to secure her services.
Appreciate all of the support we've been getting this off season. Sandy Brondello turned down more money to coach the Tempo. Two-time championship winning coach Sandy Brondello had her own free agency experience this fall after the New York Liberty fired her in September, less than a year removed from leading the franchise to its first title. New York still hasn't signed a head coach. Remember how they made it seem like they had some NBA talent lined up? Some possibles all ready to backfill? Seems like the general manager of the New York Liberty were blowing smoke up y'all asses.
Brondello suddenly found herself in a very unusual position during free agency after the New York Liberty's unexpected decision to part ways with her in September. Consider this. It had been less than a year since she guided the Liberty to their first ever championship. That unexpected move left many in the league scratching their heads. Suddenly, one of the WNBA's most accomplished and respected coaches was available, triggering a full-scale bidding war. Teams were eager to bring her expertise on board, and nearly every team with a vacancy made their pitch, recognizing the rare opportunity to acquire a proven winner and strategic mastermind.
And up, some possibles all ready to backfill. Seems like the general manager of the New York Liberty were blowing smoke up y'all asses. We're what, a month removed from that now? 3 weeks removed from that now, and we still haven't figured out who the head coach of the New York Liberty is going to be? Did the person who they had pegged say, I'm good, the NBA season's about to start, I'll just stay here? What's going on there in New York? And is the GM gonna be on the hot seat? I'm seeing things about Breanna Stewart and Jonquil Jones. I'll dive into that maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe never.
Meanwhile, the situation in New York became increasingly strange after Brondello's departure. The Liberty front office painted a picture of having NBA-level coaching talent ready to step in at a moment's notice. Yet, weeks passed, even a month, and the head coaching position remained inexplicably vacant. That glaring gap raised questions about whether the organization could attract top-level talent, placing the general manager squarely under scrutiny. The rapid resolution that fans and insiders expected simply didn't materialize, adding to the growing uncertainty surrounding the team's direction.
NBA franchises Brondello received offers from, according to multiple sources: the Wings, the Storm, and the Toronto Tempo. Indeed. Just like any other top free agent, Brondello had to outline her priorities. For some, the top priority is location. For others, it's money. And then there are those who only care about fit and winning. In the end, Brondello fell into the latter category. Despite receiving a more lucrative offer from another WNBA suitor, according to multiple sources, Brondello accepted the Tempo job because of the collaboration she felt with the team's front office.
As Brondello's coaching free agency heated up, 3 WNBA teams quickly emerged as the frontrunners: the Dallas Wings, the Seattle Storm, and the Toronto Tempo. Each organization presented a strong case, and most importantly, offered impressive financial packages. Every team was eager to add her championship experience to their roster, and the competition was fierce. Front offices meticulously laid out their vision, sweetening deals and attempting to persuade the highly sought-after coach. Ultimately, the choice rested entirely in Brondello's hands, making her one of the most influential figures in the offseason. But here's the key point.
Multiple sources told Front Office Sports she signed a multi-year contract that pays her 7 figures. This will make her one of the highest paid coaches in the WNBA, joining Nate Tibbetts and Las Vegas Aces coach Becky Hammon as the 3 known coaches in the league, earning at least $1 million salary. Former Liberty assistant Sonia Rahman was hired by the Seattle Storm, and while the terms of her deal have not been disclosed, league sources told Front Office Sports that her multi-year deal has a high 6-figure yearly salary with the potential to eclipse $1 million with bonuses. Could it have been the Seattle?
Brondello wasn't focused solely on the highest paycheck or the most glamorous city. She carefully considered her priorities. And for her, the factors that mattered went far beyond salary or location. She is the type of coach who emphasizes team fit and the chance to win above all else, seeking a collaborative environment and a genuine opportunity to mold a program. This dedication to vision and alignment, rather than simply chasing money, ultimately shaped her surprising decision and left one major contender scratching their heads after being turned down.
Let me show you. This is the place I wanted to be, Brondello said Tuesday. To build a team from the ground up, that really excited me. She could have built the team from the ground up with Dallas, with Paige and Quinterly, and gutted the whole roster. But she chose to do it in Toronto. Again, could that logic apply to Seattle? It could, but based on Nneka Ogwumike's...
Even with a potentially more lucrative offer on the table from another WNBA team, widely believed to be the Dallas Wings, Brondello chose to accept the head coaching position with the Toronto Tempo. The primary reason for this unexpected decision? The strong sense of collaboration she experienced with Toronto's management. That intangible connection, mutual respect, and shared vision proved far more important than any larger salary offered by competing franchises. This clearly demonstrated that, for Brondello, alignment and the ability to build a program from the ground up were the ultimate priorities.
Worse than the veterans that I was just coaching. Why would I go to Ogwumike, who's worse than Stewart? Why would I go to Skylar, who's worse than Sabrina? Why would I go to Ezzy, who's worse than Jonquil Jones? Why would I do that? Yes, Andy, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I would trade my whole team for her, but here we have no thanks. I'll take less money. I thought Paige had motion. Yeah, everybody knows that it's Paige. Everybody knows that it was the Dallas Wings. I mean, we can try to make it seem like the Seattle Storm.
Now, the full details of Brondello's groundbreaking agreement with the Toronto Tempo haven't been disclosed publicly, but sources confirmed it's a multi-year deal, paying her an impressive 7-figure salary. This massive contract instantly elevates her status, making her one of the highest paid coaches in the WNBA. It showcases her value and the commitment Toronto has made to her. while also highlighting the substantial offer she turned down from Dallas, making her choice even more remarkable. To those focused solely on money, this deal places Sandy Brondello among an elite group of WNBA coaches. She now stands alongside names like Nate Tibbetts and Becky Hammon from the Aces, one of the few coaches earning at least $1 million annually. This financial recognition solidifies her as a coaching powerhouse, yet also adds to the intrigue about why she rejected the even larger sum from Dallas. It sparks curiosity about the true motivation behind such an unprecedented decision. Meanwhile, the Seattle Storm also made a notable attempt to secure Brondello. After she selected Toronto, they moved quickly, hiring former Liberty assistant Sonia Johnson. While her specific contract wasn't released, sources indicate it's a multi-year deal in the high six figures, with the potential to surpass $1 million when including performance-based bonuses. Sandy Brondello's choice proves that in the WNBA, success isn't just about money. It's about vision, alignment, and the chance to truly shape a team. Her decision will be remembered as one of the most fascinating moves in recent league history, showing that strategic fit can outweigh even the most lucrative offers.